I found an interesting design note from 2012. This is from January 5th, 2012, and it's a year in review talking about AQ World back in 2011. This was written by Cicero, 20 Sock 11. They say that hindsight is 2020. Now that the new year has begun, I want to go back and look at everything we've done together this last year. But first, I want to say a sincere thanks to all of you, members and non-members. Without you guys joining the adventure, we'd just be making these games for ourselves, and that's not very fun for either you or us. Now, let us peer beneath the bedskirt of time at all the wonderful dust bunnies of adventure that we swept under the bed of 2011. Metaphor went in a weird direction, sorry. We began the year of the Moglin with an introduction of Sand Sea. Finally got to Booper's Camel Monster in-game. Titan held his first live drawing event and produced the Panda Launcher. We got a Spend a Day with Arctics. We celebrated Cheese Day, expanded the inventory and bank, and gave all players 10 free spaces. We celebrated Winter in Mus with web comic Control-Alt-Delete. Adventure Quest Worlds and Control-Alt-Delete team up for a special in-game event, Winter in Mess. Held the Groundhog Day Chinese New Year with non-member Year of the Rabbit AC Pet and a Super Bowl halftime releases all in the same week. Opened a player suggestion shop for Heroes Heart Day items. Should we do that again? Held our first Game-tastic game challenge. I loved the game challenges. Nursey and I had our second son, Jetson. That's pretty cool. Samba came to work for AE as an animator for AQ World, added Facebook share buttons to each badge in the Book of Lore, introduced AQ World's first limited quantity shop. Whoa! That was the first time. Giving you an example right here. Sample item. You get some helms. Held the world premiere of the Hero Smash game trailer in AQ World. This is way back when Hero Smash was just coming out. Navira and Raijin got married. Whoa, in 2011. Okay, cool. And they had a Navira, the purple mage. This is an invitation to the wedding. And the half dragon elf. That is really cool. Added vast improvements to the chat filter. Yogger celebrated Pancake Day by stealing my clothes. He stole Cicero's clothes. We all celebrated Lucky Day by attending the Shamrock Fair. Ragnar, the member item vendor, came to Babylon and doesn't seem to want to leave. With the help, AE donated over $5,000 to help with the Japanese earthquake relief. Fat Panda became our first real mobile game on the iPhone and Android markets. I remember Fat Panda. What happened to that game? That old Rebecca Black Friday thing happened. Not in AQ World, just saying. We held the musical Fear Chaser event. We released the AQ World Anything Goes battle on Battle Card Game with Card Clasher class. Whoa. We also released Derp Quest Worlds for April Fools. Derp Quest. Very awesome. Released the Ranger class in the Sand Sea. That's when the Ranger class came out. Began the Skyguard member-only storyline. Whoa, that's when Skyguard came in. Battlon Games, formerly Arctics Entertainment, became Arctics Entertainment again. So it started as AE, went to BG, and then back to AE. AQ World appeared on a TV show, Endgame. I remember that. I didn't watch the episode, but I remember them mentioning that. Celebrated the end of the world on April 21st, 2011, when Skynet came online. Held the Earth Day and Grenwog in the same weekend. Introduced the VIP membership perk with the Hero Smash release. That's when it released. Wow. Released, among other things, the Ultra Hat in honor of the royal wedding. That was probably the very first Ultra Hat, I guess. Reopened the Cinco de Mayo shop. Released the Elena storyline and briefly saw Derplina in testing. Look at this. That is too funny. Voltaire returned for Friday the May 13th and brought Deddy. I love Deddy. Introduced 1v1 PvP matches. That was not in the game? Nolgath erupted from his previous larval stage, I don't know how you say that, began Doomwood and introduced Vordred the Paladin Slayer. That's when it came into the game, 2011. Holy moly. AE attended PariaCon 2011, where we were met by only one fan, but maybe our biggest fan. Wow, only one? AE attended MetroCon 2011, where we held a great panel for future game developers. There's an image. AE went to E3. I don't know what happened there, but I'm sure it was fun. Solrak Menace at the time began his work for AE, released AQWorld's first pet class, Necromancer. Whoa, 2011 was freaking huge for AQWorld. Introduced the AC shortcut to get classes for those who don't want to spend the time. Added the Espada server for our Brazilian players. Cool. Released the 2011 AE Surfboard Collection for the start of summer. Death began showing commercials, which members can skip. Huh. So that's when that started. Introduced the free color picker, allowing you to pick any color in the visible light spectrum. Wowzers. Introduced the member 3-month perk, battle-tested Axe Master Armor Set. Introduced the 15-month perk, Chaos Shaper class. Buffed the Doom Knight and the Paladin classes twice. Introduced the Dragon Hero Armor Set. Arc Attack came to the game for a special Doomwood event. Arc Attack. Oh, I see the band. Their music is electrifying. Celebrated Freedom Day in style with fireworks and new items. Agus came to work for AQWorld as a part-time volunteer assistant art dev. And Tomix came to AQWorld part-time and brought his considerable skills to bear. Released Evolved Shaman class. Released Undead Slayer class. That's when that came. Teamed up with George Lowe to release the George Lowe Bites soundboard app. Actually finished the Vordred storyline of Doomwood. That's a huge accomplishment. Nearly killed some of us. Added the character page backgrounds as a member perk. Added the ability to turn the dual invites off. Added gender change option in Yalger's Inn. That's when that came in. Expanded the J6 storyline to insane proportions. Articles like visiting superfan Winnie write a design notes post, which is nice. Wait, Winnie? Is that the same Winnie that's working for AQ3D now? Added member-only emotes as a member perk. Added class and reputation boost to the game. Began the Blood Tusk Ravine storyline. Added treasure chests as a random collectible drop to the game. So that wasn't in before. Added 2 free treasure chest keys per month for members as a member perk. That's when that started. Zane arrived in AQWorld and will be back. As usual, we had a fantastic time at DragonCon. Can't wait to see you guys this year, showing them having a good time. Released our biggest and most popular Talk Like a Pirate Day shop ever. Yarr. AQWorld introduced its 3rd upholder deal. Dun dun dun, the Platinum Star Sword with the 3rd upholder badge. Elena thought it would be a good idea to keep working after having her wisdom teeth removed. We had our biggest and best AQWorld birthday bash ever with special guests. They might be giants. We expanded our traditional pumpkin carving contest and had so many great entries. Expanded the Mogloween storyline when I decided to bake a cake. Or bake a pie, sorry. Released the Vindicator of They class. Whoa. Veneria came to work for AQWorld as part-time volunteer assistant art dev. Released the battle card mod packs at Toys R Us. That's no longer, I don't even know if that's a store anymore. At least it's not in Canada or not anywhere near me. Released the Paladin Slayer class, which comes with both mod packs. Really? Oh, Paladin Slayer class. Okay. The 11-11-11 portal showed up in Babylon and led us to the Dragon Realm. We released a 2012 AE calendar with the Chrono Corruptor class, which is still on sale at Hero Marts. Might still be there, but it probably isn't now. Artix was a guinea pig for the first I Can Has Mod contest. Next one coming soon. Expanded the Harvest Cornholio event. Okay, I said it wrong, but reopened our Black Friday shop with a bunch of new black-themed items. Once again, thanks to you guys, the AE family became platinum supports of the charity Child's Play. Thanks again, not the movie. Navira and the player support team held the first Save the Players event, released a Troll Spellsmith class, released the Hork Evader class. Kimberly from One Eye Doll came to visit and wore an AE shirt on stage that night. That's pretty neat. We held our ever-popular Creative Cookie Contest with some truly amazing entries, began the midweek releases as another member perk, starting with Mull Gulp's Marsh 2 expansion. Continued the midweek release member perk with an expansion to the Layer map. The Samba emote became an unlockable reward for Samba's dance minigame for members only as another member perk. Expanded the Frost Veil with Song of the Frozen Hearts Part 1 and Part 2, gave everyone 200 ACs for a Frost Veil gift, introduced Bank Pets to AQ World. That's when those came into the game. Expanded New Year's release with all new content rewards and villain. And then I wrote this. It was a big year, and those are just the highlights. I didn't even get to mention every shop, release, advancement, event, or project that you were here for a lot of it, so you get the idea. It's been a hard but fun year here in the lab making AQ World and other AE games for you, and I can't wait to see what fun stuff we've got planned for 2012. 351 days until just another day. And that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this look back at AQ World's 2011 history. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.